Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Bucks. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little... And Bass is checked in for Tarek Black. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Lou Williams is checked in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. And then for Milwaukee, Henson's checked in for Monroe. Freak comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Jared Bayless is out there with Freak. And it's Henson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lou Williams won the sixth-man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
And Bayless kicks to Freak. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Bayless's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. On its way from Young for two. Again, Los Angeles. Bucks trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Goes up to the stripe. And that one comes up a bit short.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the night. O.J. Mayo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Well, Clark, the Bucks were much improved on the road last season, going 18-23.
Yeah, they were very competitive. This young team fought hard and rarely found themselves out of games on the road, which is a good sign for the future.
29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. World peace. No good on the three. The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here is Bayless. He's covered by Clarkson, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And for the Bucks, who only won 5 road games in 2014, last year's mark of 18 is a huge step forward. Still, they had problems last year as they had an 11-game road losing streak towards the end of the season.
Randle out there with Nick Young. Then there's Lewis Williams. Then it's Russell. And it's Black in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Williams, here we go. And Henson sends it back. Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Second, John Henson.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
That one is off. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Stolen by Henson. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Antetokounmpo. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
You hate to lose a game that you feel like you let get away. They played good basketball for most of the game, but you got to go the distance. They collapsed and opened the door for the comeback.
And collapse is really the only way you could put it. And I'm sure they would admit that in their locker room to themselves.
Mark, when you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Wow, right. Carter Williams dishes to Freak. There's the pass to Henson. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And the Lakers making a change here. Bryant's checked in. There's 1:17 left in the first half. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The drive by Russell. That's good. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Henson with the screen. Goes up at the stripe. A baseline J. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. 6 points now for Henson. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Antetokounmpo against Young. To the wing on the left. Pass to Russell. Picked by Randall. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close.
Thank you, Kevin. I've got Kobe Bryant. And Kobe, tell us what's working for you guys defensively right now.
Well, keeping them out of transition, really. I mean, that's really been the big key this half.
Kobe.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at D'Angelo Russell. Passes checked in for Tarek Black. Nance comes in for Randall. Lou Williams is checked in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Jabari Parker. Freak comes in for Antetokounmpo. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Freak in at the 3. John Henson out there with Monroe. Then it's Vasquez, and it's Bayless in at the 1 spot.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Lakers trail by 4. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams next for 2. Williams with another miss.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's
good from long range. Young's got 9.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3 ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Here's Monroe, and there's the foul. It's on Brandon Bass. Now here's Freak. 1 second left. Off target with that shot. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Bucks lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action. 11 seconds left in the game. They've got Clarkson. Randall out there with Young. Then it's Williams. And it's Black, and it's 7. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with